Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Kenny Choi.
And I'm Laura Yamada. Well, 80% of the state's taro is grown on Kauai in Hanalei. It's also the site of a federal wildlife refuge, home to many endangered water birds, including the Nene, the state's official bird. Well, tonight, KITV4's Catherine Cruz takes a closer look at the growing friction between taro farmers and the guardians of the Nene.
The population of Nene in Hanalei is flourishing, but it's not just the Hawaiian goose, but the endangered coot and the endangered moorhen. And the mission of the Federal Wildlife Refuge is to help them do just that, survive and thrive.
We can't do anything that's detrimental to the birds. Unfortunately, it seems to be coming at the expense of the farmers at this point.
These pictures of devastated taro crops tell part of the Hanalei story. The birds like taro too. The Fish and Wildlife Service have been working with the farmers, offering solutions to try and deter the Nene and other water birds away from the prize crop and to other native plants.
We're very sympathetic to that. What people need to understand is that they are on a national wildlife refuge that was specifically established to make more of those birds. And for the last 40 years since the refuge was established, the farmers have received very, very low lease rates and other compensation in recognition that there would be some crop depredation by these endangered Hawaiian water birds.
And while farmers say they lost 250,000 pounds in taro production last year, wildlife managers say the water birds are just part of the problem.
There's an invasive apple snail that was brought to Hawaii, and it feeds on the kalo. There's leaf blight. We had a flood, a major flood.
The refuge is preparing a management plan that is to address the changing wetlands, but that won't be out until later this year.
And unfortunately, the solutions that we're thinking about in that management plan aren't happening fast enough to relieve the farmers of this immediate problem.
While the number of water birds is trending up, last year the refuge lost hundreds of birds due to a botulism outbreak. A delicate balance now out of balance in Hanalei. Catherine Cruz, KITV4 News.
Well, tomorrow we hear from the Hanalei farmers, some who are ready to throw in the towel if they can't get some relief soon.